All right, we want to speak with a healthcare expert now. Joining us live is Dr. Rocco Orlando. He is Chief of Academic Affairs with Hartford HealthCare, and he has some very interesting news to share. Dr. Orlando, thanks for being with us.
No, thanks. It's good to be with you, Lisa.
All right, you guys have been doing so much cutting-edge information. Let's talk about it. Hartford HealthCare has been involved in a lot of research when it comes to COVID-19. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're a very large biomedical research organization, and so when the coronavirus pandemic hit, we pivoted. We had many of our senior investigators whose normal work had to stop, and so we really refocused those folks on doing work for the rising number of patients with coronavirus that we were treating. And so we've done that. We've created databases, we've looked at analytics, and we've done a number of exciting pharma-related trials as well, all trying to learn as much as we can and improve outcomes from this pandemic.
Talk about some of those. I know you were on the media briefing early talking about it. Some lab-manufactured antibodies. Tell us what you're doing. Get into a little bit of specifics to give people.
Yeah, so one of the things we'll be starting a phase 1 clinical trial, and so this is really first use in humans, of a tailored antibody. This is an antibody manufactured in the laboratory, targeted against the spike protein, which is really the signature protein on the virus, on the coronavirus. And so we'll be beginning that trial soon. And this is really related to the work that we've done with the plasma, with the convalescent plasma. That is plasma from folks that have recovered from COVID-19, and we know that has active antibodies and we're seeing early signs of effectiveness in the treatment. And so this new initiative is really taking and using a drug created in the lab that is an antibody, and so we are enthusiastic about that. But of course, the proof's in the pudding, and we need to do the trial to see how that story is going to turn out.
How close are you to doing a trial?
It'll be underway. There's some site visits that you can imagine with a phase 1 trial. Oversight by the FDA is strict, and so that we would hope to initiate that within a matter of a few weeks.
Okay, and then also this morning you talked about using drugs that are already on the market for other conditions. Tell us about that you're researching.
Yeah, so that research has come from our analytics. Some folks thought that a group of drugs used to treat heartburn might have efficacy for COVID. And so some of our investigators, looking at our database, looked back at the records of the folks we had treated with COVID to see how did it turn out for the patients who happened to have received these drugs. They were getting the drug not to treat COVID, but to treat other conditions that they had. And it turned out in this preliminary analysis that their outcomes with COVID were better, that they had shorter hospital stay and a lower death rate. Now, this is an uncontrolled trial. It's preliminary, but it really shows how powerful large data sets and analytics can lead to insights. And this is the kind of thing that will lead to future randomized prospective clinical trial, really the gold standard, to try and find out if that's true or not.
All right, Dr. Rocco Orlando, Chief of Doctor with Hartford HealthCare, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Great. Thanks very much.